Father, we just thank you, Lord, that you do all things well, the power of God that reaches out and touches us.
Yes.
Help us. Help us to realize our need for Him.
Help us, Lord.
We speak it now that you have you in this place, this people. Do a new thing, a fresh anointing, a fresh vision, a fresh understanding.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
In the name of Jesus we
Name of
pray.
Jesus.
Claim total victory with those things would oppose us.
Yes, Lord.
Strike us down.
Oh, God.
Discourage us.
Yes, Lord.
Lord, we just peace
Thank you, Lord.
that surpasses all understanding.
All of us, God.
In Jesus'
In
name.
Jesus' name.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Amen.
Amen.
Praise God. We give honor to God, the Son of Jesus Christ. Reverend Pastor Richmond, wife, baby brother, Samson.
Praise the Lord. God bless you.
And all of the mothers are one here today, holding up standing. All of the mothers, all of
Praise
the
the Lord.
this gal, we're so grateful that you took out your time to be in the church.
Amen.
Amen. It's good.
That's good.
It's good.
Amen.
Amen. You have to keep going. Amen. It works if you work.
All right.
Yeah. One of my sayings is keep coming back.
All right. Amen.
Yeah. You may not get all you need, but you eventually get it if you will. Keep coming back. You don't grow an oak tree overnight.
That's right.
It takes years to do it. Amen. But once he grows in,
All right.
man, he's selling.
Yeah, he is.
Amen. Praise God.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to move right on into the scriptures. Lord, make me over.
All right. Make over.
Sometimes we mess up.
Yes, it is.
And I don't know anybody that happened.
All right. Make it plain.
I'm talking about been saved since I feel the Holy Ghost.
That's right.
And might burn the fire. You know, we got that testimony. But some of us messed up real bad. Some things are known, and some things are what?
Not
Not known. Amen. That's why we really need to have compassion with people that they're going through
Amen. That's right.
and not judge them.
Yeah.
Amen.
Because everybody has their turn, right? Oh yeah, that's where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's life in a big city. Ain't nobody above that one.
That's right.
So, you know, that's where it goes. Let's go to Jeremiah 1:18, 1 through 6. Jeremiah. The word which came to Jeremiah
Yeah.
from the Lord saying that Jeremiah was a weeping prophet,
Mm-hmm.
and man, he's serious.
Yeah.
And he can play the radio. You know, he'll tell what God said, whether you like it or not. And God told Jeremiah, said, listen, I want you to fast. Don't eat. And one of them harsh fasts.
All right.
And so Jeremiah fasted his bones, his ribs were short.
Well, Jesus.
And he said, I want you to go down to the street and let the people see you.
All right.
And he said, I want you to prophesy and tell them, this is how y'all gonna be if y'all don't turn it around.
Well, Jesus.
Man, that's tough, man. That Jeremiah was tough, man.
Yeah.
I mean, man, he obeyed God.
What we got?
And he did that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and even when Babylon broke in on him and did just the way the prophet said, stated, they say, man, listen, all the people that Jeremiah was living with, they say, you committing treason, saying we're going to get beat up. And our country's going to be taken from us. And bad things are going to happen to us. And they was angry. So they were so angry they put him in prison. But when the Babylonians came to take the city, they took Jeremiah and said, look, man, I know you've been mistreated. I know you're trying to help them. Why don't you just come with us and we'll set your palace up and we'll give you everything. These people don't appreciate you. I don't even know where you were. I mean, this is the enemy now. And them Babylonians, when they came through and tore up Jerusalem, they didn't even leave a rock this big. They broke up. I'm talking about walls. They broke it down. They didn't even leave a rock. I mean, they destroyed everything. And then took all the good people, you know, with education and stuff like that away. Took them. Right? But Jeremiah tried to help. And then the remnant that was left, he said, I'd rather be with these people. They said, man, you sure you don't want to go get in this limousine and go with us?
All right. Yeah.
You sure? He said, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to stay with the people of God.
Amen. People of God.
After they dogged him, put him in what? Jail.
That's right.
Put him in a dungeon with, you know, Mark. Y'all know what Mark and Clay, y'all know what a pig style is, right? And you know how that bird be real deep and they be walking in? Well, that was the dungeon type that he was in.
Yeah.
It came all the way up to his waist. He's in jail in the mud.
Yeah.
Boy, they terrible. And somebody came along and pulled him out after that.
Yeah.
But you know, that's terrible, isn't it? They hated him. Instead of just killing him, they hated him so bad they put him in there. And after all that, he stayed with those people.
All right.
He suffered with them to the end. Man, that's something. It takes God in you to do what he's called you to do.
Amen.
All of us have a call on our lives, regardless of what you think of us. We think of each other. We have a call.
Yes, that's right.
And whatever we bring to the table is fitted for the ministry that we're in.
Amen.
And we need you. And we need your help. And we need your gift.
Amen.
Regardless.
Oh.
Amen. How people see you, how you see yourself. You are very valuable to God's plan when it comes down to this ministry.
Yeah.
I just want to encourage y'all. Amen. Don't let people knock you out because what you hear them say. You know, people say lots of terrible things. You know, we sing that song. Everybody get up and sing that song. We're a soldier in the army of the Lord. And all of us can identify with that song. I've been wounded. And it's, yeah. I've been wounded in the church. We can identify with that. Right? We may know it. Right? I mean, if you've been in church any time. Right? That's the way it goes. But stick in there. It's all right. Yeah, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
You know, all of us been misunderstood. You know, my mama misunderstood. She told me one day she was married with my dad. His name was J.L. J.Y.L. She was married with him. And she said, ain't none of y'all Jacobs gonna ever be nothing. And all y'all sorry. I mean, I don't know why she taking it out on me. I got 3 more brothers and 5 sisters. But boy, she laid it to me one day. I took it. Praise God. But you know, that's the way it goes, right? You know, God don't let anything come in your life, step to you that you can't what? Overcome.
All right.
That you can't overcome it.
Amen.
And walk away from it. Right? You don't let them damage you. Even though I've been mishandled, right? I'm not damaged. The scripture said cast down, but not destroyed.
That's right.
Yeah, I've been cast down. You know, some people say, I don't want to ever death. Man, you'd be surprised what people do on. man, I had a family put out little boy, I think he was 12. He may have been 13. He got saved and started talking about Jesus and stuff, and his family put him out and disowned him. And they say that he could not ever live with them again. And so the pastor took the boy in and raised the boy as his own. And you say, that's harsh, isn't it? Yeah. No, it wasn't because the little boy was stealing. It wasn't because he was gang banging.
That's right.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it wasn't because of that.
Right.
It was because he was living for the Lord. And man, they did not like that. It was terrible. You know, and I said, wow, man, you be thinking you've gone through something. You know, disowned by your parents, your brothers, sisters, everybody. You know, I don't think they would include the brothers, sisters, kind of hated to see him out there. They ain't gonna say nothing. But they may be next. So, I mean, you know, I'm with you, but, you know, I do have a bed to sleep. And they are feeding me, you know, I mean, you know.
Right.
Go to the next one. Arise, Jeremiah, and go down to the potter's house. Yeah. Potter is one that makes pottery.
Yeah.
And I got to experience that when I was in Sunderstrom, Greenland. And I don't know if y'all understand, that's a Danish republic. And it's real cold up there. It's at the top of the world. It's at where the circle, all the circle is. And so we didn't have nothing to do once we got off work. So I did pottery. And then you have to take pottery and put it in a vase or whatever shape you want it. You put the slit in, they call it slit, mud. And what they do is it hardens, and then when you take the deal off, then you take a little knife and you shape it. And all of that, it takes a lot to make a pot. And sometimes it have a glitch in it, or air bubble.
That's right.
And if it does, you have to what? Start all over. Right? You break it back down and do the process again. And it's a job. Then once you get it slitted down and shaped down, that's how it is when you come to church. Once you come to church, man, and you get a stroke and you feel good and you hear stuff you ain't never heard before, and then you say, oh, this has always been here. Wow, man, I wish I had come in earlier, you know, and all this, and you know, stroking, and then all at once, you have to take the pottery and put it in the fire.
Right.
Here come the trial and tribulation.
Yeah.
Here come the suffering. Here come the line. Amen. Yeah, all that stuff start coming. Yeah. Praise God. And you have to go through the fire. But it is necessary for you to go where you need to what? To go.
Yeah.
It's necessary for you to take a place in the regiment of God's army.
Yeah.
For your gift to be exposed. For all to benefit from. See, we're not here of ourselves or for ourselves. We're here for others. We're here that all benefit. Everybody benefits from us. We're not just an island by ourselves. And when they go through the fire, then here it comes. They take you out, look you over, and then start stroking you with this lacquer. This lacquer make you shine. You know, or they put little pictures or whatever they want to do on it. And then, guess what? Man, the Holy Ghost is falling, man, you're speaking in tongues, and nobody there to hold you, and two or three will get around you, and you just having a good time.
Yeah.
Right? Then all at once, you have to go back into what? It has to go back to the fire. You know, sometimes we think we done been through it. I've been around here, been through it. I've grown that. But guess what? Some bigger problems come in your life. And they come from people that you least expected to come from. That's what gets you. So if you've seen the boogeyman coming, you can dodge him or lock your door and get inside. You know what I'm saying? The boogeyman come up. You know, you can hide from him, get you some help. But you don't see the boogeyman coming. Well, you know that he right there. And now you got to go back to the fire. And you go back in there, and it cooks that glaze on there, and it makes that vase hard.
That's right.
And that vase can hold water and everything after that.
Yeah, it will, man.
Because of that, it cooked you ready. And you come out at the scriptures, somebody says, song says, that's pure gold. You come out pure. Amen. A finished work. Amen.
Man.
Praise God. So he said, go down to the potter's house and I will cause thee to hear my words.
All right.
In other words, God anoints our earlobes so that we can actually hear what the Spirit of God said. Everything that comes from God is imparted to us in a spiritual fashion. It's not a natural word. It's not to attain your intelligence. Amen. But it actually talks to your sense arena and talks to your heart, which, amen, is a big ear right here. And he talks directly to you. And you understand him perfectly.
Amen.
Right? And God don't waste a lot of words when he talks to you. Like we do.
All right.
We go to talk about this and that. I'm getting to the point. Have you ever been with a person, they try to tell you something, and they talk to you 45 minutes, and they ain't said nothing. They ain't said a word. What is the bottom line? But God go right to the point. He's going to cause you to hear. You're going to understand. Go ahead, the next one. Next one. Then I went down to the potter's house, and behold, he wrought a work on the wheel. And they used to have the foot. You had to do it by foot. Now it's like, but you.
That's right.
Y'all seen them old singer sewing machine?
That's right.
I know y'all seen them around grandma's house years ago when you were little. And they say, boy, I need that long. Right? We didn't know what it was. And we just like, we were fascinated with that pedal, right? So that thing, all that to move, we push on it. Y'all, anybody know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I just wanted just a couple of years like that. And I feel like I ain't too old. And out of step with everybody. Amen. Go ahead to the next one. And the vessel that he made of what? Was married in his what? It was marred in the hand. In other words, he shaped it. He helped shape it. It's going down around, and his hand is working with it. And you know, got a little water going there, and you shape it. You're doing the shaping. That's how God do with us. He shapes us. He develops us in our environment, in our family. Right? I was born in the Jacob family. You know, I could have been a Richard, right? The South, Hudson. Yeah, man, I could have been in any of y'all family, right? I could have been a superstar. But they made me Jacob. And they said, well, y'all Jacob, old lion Jacob. I heard that when I was coming up, old lion Jacob. Well, it was Jacob. We Jacobs with an S. I always point that out to people. With the S. Amen. God has a way of bringing us and placing us, and he does that on purpose. It's not by happenstance. You're who you are.
Amen.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it says, so he made it again another what? Remember I said sometimes you get a little scratch or a little glitch. And seem good to what? You know his vision. It's a vision in your head, what you want.
We'll see it first, yeah.
You have to see it in your mind, and you go to do it, right? Or to perform it. And even in that, in circumstances and problems and situations and breakdowns and all of that can hinder what you had in your mind. It may not come exactly what? The way. But God, in his mind, he comes exactly where he wants you.
Right.
And our problem with that is we don't understand what he's doing with us.
That's right.
We don't understand why he taking me this away. Why I have to work over here? Why I have to deal with this? Why I have to live in murder one?
All right, then.
Some of y'all know about murder one. Just some of us, we special. We know about murder. Oh man, I moved in murder one. I ain't know I was in murder one. They say, you know, you live in, I tell them where I live, right? And I'm happy now, this is happy, glad, you know. They say, you in murder one. What is that? Well, how come somebody didn't tell me that was moving in murder one before I moved over there? I probably wouldn't have moved over there. If I had known all that bad news, man, I would say, oh no. But when I know that I was in there, you know how it is. You can't get out now. You gotta trust God. You get shot next door, breaking in, and people shooting them, and I mean all kind of stuff. Then the people that were robbing the people got shot by the owner, and then the mom and dad and cousin and whoever, they were gonna shoot them. Oh, what terrible. And I mean, here it is, all that going on another street, man. The next couple of days, doors are down. And I said, man, how did I get into this? I'm just a country boy from C.O.G.I.C. I don't know about all this fast, ghetto, all this kind of stuff, man. All right. And then, so he made it again another vessel as seemed good to the potter to make it. Go ahead. Then the word of the Lord came to me, saying, go ahead. O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as the what? At this part. At this part. Can I mold you? Can I make you? Can I take you? Can I grow you? Like this part. Now the potter is not resisting. He's not talking back. Right? And whatever the potter make him, you don't have no what? No say so, right? But we do. We struggle with what God trying to do with us.
All right, make it plain.
I don't like my nose. You got a mold on my eye. We got all kind of complaints, right? We do. I just wish I could be like Sally. She seems she's perfect. But Sally got some emotional problems. She's the hairhead. Yeah, she's pretty, but she's a hairhead. Laugh with me, please. And it says here, behold, as the clay is the potter hand, so are ye in my what? O house of Israel. Go ahead, next one. Therefore, has he mercy on whom he what?
Have mercy.
Now I'm going to tell you something. No matter what you think that a person deserves and what type of punishment they deserve, God decides that.
Amen.
And I found out since I've been living that he'll have mercy on some people that you wish you killed.
Make it plain.
Oh man, you wish God would just strike them down and just make them small and then burn them up. Well, nobody can see. You say, yeah, I'm saved, but I'm telling you, I have felt that way. You know what? If we can't be honest,
Right. Come on.
if I can't be honest with you, I'm not going to help you.
Absolutely.
Do y'all understand that? If I can't tell you the truth, then you're not going to get it. Right? So I have to tell you some ugly things about me for you to see some ugly things in you. And if you can see it and recognize it, you can do something what? About it, right? Praise God. And whom he will harden. You know, God don't help some people. He won't help some people repent. He won't help them do what? Be sorry. Have you seen people like that? No remorse. We see. Who do we see that happen with that? God told Jonah, blessings go down. I drank some water now, the enemy. And I want you to go down. But then, Jonah, them people that treated like some of the people here in the United States, they treated our forefathers bad. So we just hate them. They ain't did nothing to us now, by the way. Ain't nobody mess with us. Laid us sit in the back of the bus. And, you know, some of us ain't know nothing about that.
That's right.
But we mad. Upset. Look what they did to my people. Well, that's what Jonah was.
That's right.
He messed up. He wanted to see them destroyed. God told him, said, listen, go down there and talk to him, prophesy to him. The 40 days, he won't destroy the city. And if they repent, he won't do it. That's one of them deals where God say, you know, I forgive them. I let it go, man. It don't mean nothing to me. Right? But we want them what? So he wanted them destroyed. So Jonah said, well, I don't do it. He took off. Prophet, man of God, know what God's will is, seen God's miracles. Been around church a long time. Huh? When he started around his hair, with the church, his hair was black. Now he's gray-headed. He's been with the church a long time. All this wisdom of God. But he disobeyed God.
Disobeyed. Yes, he did.
And he got on the boat and he gonna go someplace that he should have been going.
Amen.
And guess what? God stopped you.
Yes, he did.
You know God will stop you. Huh? You don't think your life important? You don't think you're important to ministry? You don't think you're important to your family? You don't think you're important to your neighborhood? You don't think you're important? You get out of whack where you're not supposed to be, and God wants to use you to be influenced to help. He will stop you.
Amen. Yes, he will. In fact,
And the wind stopped them. And they were rowing and they were trying to go forward, and he died asleep. He was satisfied that he had got away from God's will.
that's right.
You know, boy, that boy down there resting. They say, oh, slipper, oh, slumber.
Yeah.
What are you doing down there when we in crisis?
Yeah.
You ought to be up there with us. You ought to see the water that's coming over this ship. We're going to drown. So he said, I'll tell you what, man. He said, I'm your problem. If y'all get rid of me, then everything be all right. They said, oh, Lord, if this God is doing this to him, what do you do to us if we throw him overboard? You know, people superstitious, they don't know God, right? Right? So here it is. They tried, they throw stuff off the ship, they tried to lighten the load, they did all kind of stuff. And they come to a place, they said, well, we're going to draw we're going to cast out, we're going to draw straws. We get the short one's going to have to go, right? It could have been 15 short ones in there, but Jonah was going to get in one of them.
All right.
But Jonah, so God was stopping him.
Right, make sure of that.
They throwed him over. Do you think Jonah repented? when he was in that cold water?
Not right away.
Fish come along.
Yeah.
Like the big old fish down that dam at Brown Toast. Some of the fish is big enough to swallow 2 men at the same time. And they got room in there, lots of room. They so big, them fish are so big down there that them boys can't even work on that dam without being in a cage.
Right.
They have to go down there. I'm not talking about the wheel. You know, that's what we said it was, the wheel. No, I'm not talking about no wheel. I'm talking about fish. They're huge. They've been around a long time. And you know when they had the flood, right? The fish, they get destroyed.
That's right. Amen to that.
How many of you know the fish been around lots longer than these people?
That's right.
God started with 8 people to replenish the earth. Them fish was still good, growing. In fact, because there wasn't nobody fishing for a minute. There wasn't nobody snatching them out. Man, they would really get fat because there wasn't no humans eating. And you know we eat lots of fish, right? And all them drowned humans, they would get full. Fish laying up on it, go up on the deal. It's another human I got. Boy, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Then he got big. He went into the fish's belly. Seaweed was around his head. Right? He was wet. It was dark in there. He couldn't see his hand.
Yeah.
Right? The ashes of the fish was trying to have him for lunch.
That's right.
And the ashes wasn't working. He had some tough skin, like some of them roosters we tried to fix and eat when we were little. You know, you know how tough the roosters were. We were really hungry to cook a rooster. Y'all know we were hungry, we were desperate. Man, that rooster, man, it took some good teeth. You couldn't have no weak teeth in your mouth. They were working on it, man, and couldn't get to it. And after 3 days,
3 days, yeah.
his training kicked in. His experience with God kicked in. He was weak. He was finished. But he knew God.
Yeah, yeah.
And he said, I will offer up the sacrifices of praise.
Yes, he did.
And he said, I will look to the north. And for somewhere, Jonah started.
All right.
He was weak now. 3 days they ain't ate. They ain't had no water. You know you can't drink that water in the sea, right?
That's right.
And man, that man get to shouting in there and praising God. And God called the fish to put him out a couple of blocks from the city.
All right, man.
Just spit him out. I'm like, whoa, good riddance. That's supposed to be a tasty meal. God fooled that fish, didn't he? Yeah, he didn't get full on that one.
No, he did.
And Jonah didn't clean up. He didn't go and take a shower without the truck stop. Clean himself up real good, you know. They got showers and stuff at the truck stop. Soap, you can buy soap and everything. He was going through the city, some of them seaweeds were still in his hair. And he told him, he walked that thing was 6 miles. Big old city. He said, in 40 days, right, Nineveh gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
And guess what that ungodly king did? Man, he put everybody on the fast, even the baby. Even my little baby here, that precious. Put her on the fast. Don't feed none of them for 3 days. Nothing. Don't eat for 3 days. 3 days. Them boys repented. And God changed his mind about destroying Nineveh.
Yes, he did.
You know when he destroyed them? He eventually did it. You know how long it took? 40 years. That was another generation. Right? Generation back then was 40 years. The whole generation had passed before the other people got back in office, right? And he finally what? Brought the what? Judgment. But man, that 3-day fast lasted, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Huh? Man, those people got it right.
Yeah.
But here it is. He had issues. He struggled with God. He said, therefore, God have mercy upon whom he have mercy, and he ought who he ought. Right? Go ahead, next one. Romans 9 and 19. Thou will say then unto me, why does ye find fault? Who has resisted what?
His will.
Who can resist God?
No one.
Who you know that can resist it?
No one.
Have you tried to resist it? I have.
Yes.
I've got a many whipping for resisting. I resisted my mama's wheel and got a whooping.
Amen.
Resisted my daddy's wheel and got a thrashing. Not a whooping, a thrashing. I wish his mama was whooping me. It's a whole different ball game. Go ahead, the next one. Nay, but, O man, who art thou that you will struggle with God? Right? That thou will reply against God. I think you're wrong. I think you got me mixed with somebody else. He said, shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? And we shall do it in a minute. Lord have mercy. Lord forgive us. Help us. We ain't got no sins. Right? Go ahead, the next one. Has not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make what? Now this come out the same lump of clay that he planned on making something.
Yeah, he made it over.
Huh?
Yeah.
And another unto what? They had a pot, they had pottery, especially the Jewish company in Israel, right? Israel. Y'all know the state of Israel, country of Israel, right? The Jewish people. When they had a pottery that was of honor, and that's what people drank out of. They hauled water from the well in buckets, and they put there, and then they used the water. Then they had the other pottery, the same kind of pottery, from the same lump that the pottery that they drank out of, this pottery was made, the same.
Yes, it was.
Went through the same situation, right?
Yeah.
And when they got down to the bottom of the pottery, of the one with what? The good water, the clean water in it, then they poured the extra water into the what? Other pottery. The other jar, right? And what happens when you use something all the time? It wears out, right?
Yeah.
And the powder of honor start wearing. Man, when you do for God and work for God and live for God, then you get what? Sometimes you what? You wear. You get tired.
Yeah.
Right? Go to do it. Just need what God to do something for you. Right? So what the potter did, they would take the jar back down to the pottery house, and he would remake that one. Now, we would say, take that used pottery and change it out with the what? The other pottery. Instead of putting water, dirty water in it, we're going to just use it for drinking water. Now, that's what we would do.
He made it over. Yeah.
Right? Wouldn't we?
That's right.
Just, oh yeah, man, that's no brainer. Just get rid of the old one, and since it's already wore out, just swap it out.
Swap it out.
They didn't do that. They took that what? Pottery and redid it.
Yeah.
Now, the vessel of dishonor with the wastewater is still a what? It's still a vessel of dishonor. And the pottery that was what? Drinking? It's still the pottery for what? Drinking. Isn't that something? Now God don't throw you away because you go through. He makes you over. So that's the subject today. Lord, make me over. Help me. Oh God, I've gone through. You know, give me what I need to what? Finish my journey. Amen. God is faithful. Man, and you're so important to him. He don't throw us away. Man. After he done used us a while. Right? You know, he continued to what? Revive us, revitalize us, making other ways for us, seen and unseen, right? Go ahead, the next one. Woe unto him that what? Strive with what?
His maker. Fight
with his maker. Now when you see the word woe, man, listen, you better pay attention. In the Bible, when you see woe, man, that is very serious. Now we see signs, we got signs. What kind of sign we have? Brother May, caution. They have different ones. But when you see danger, on the sign, then that's, oh man, that's danger. Don't go in there. They say danger behind this counter or behind this door. And we don't want to touch it. But some of them say warning, other ones say what? Cautious, right? Cautious. And you know, they say cautious, oh, it ain't too bad. You know, let me peep in and see what's going on, right? Right? But boy, when they say what? Danger. When you see the word woe, man, listen, something follows woe. Yeah. You need to really pay attention unto him that striving with his what? Maker. That what? Strive with the what? Other shall the what? What? Or he has no what? How you gonna tell God what to do with you and you can't even breathe without his help? Amen. I tell you what, if it weren't for God to let you breathe, you die right now. Amen. Sure. I put some, what they call that stuff to clean out your pipes. Drain on. And man, I put it in there, they was stopped up and I wanted to use the shower and I put it in there and I washed it down. See, like the water stuff was going down pretty good. So I said, well, I'll tell you what I do, because I didn't know. I took and gonna clean it after I put some bleach in it. You know, it didn't bother me at first because it ain't going down to where the drain was yet. And so I jumped in the shower. And all at once, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't even take a breath. I couldn't say, like that I always said, when they would say, I couldn't make myself breathe. And I'm standing there, I know I'm gonna die, in my house, from something I did. I stood there a minute and the Holy Spirit said, step out of the shower. Well, I'm glad I said. I'm glad God was with me. All right. Yeah. So y'all had my funeral. Y'all been talking about Uncle Walter. How Walt did. How Ella Jacob, he was a fun guy. I've been gone, right? He said, step out of the shower. Amen. So we need him, right? Right. Right. Go ahead, the next one. Isaiah 45. Oh, his rod away from me, and let not his what?
Fear terrified me.
Go ahead. He's instructing God. Go ahead. Job. Is it one more? No, that's it? Okay. Now, that's it. Romans 9:18. We did that one. Okay. It is so important to understand what God does with us. He works with us.
All right.
He helps us.
Yeah.
He encourages us.
Yeah.
Sometimes, Brother Pat, he had to grab us and carry us.
Yeah.
To work. Now I'm talking about where we need to go. Huh? I remember I broke my leg and they put a cast on both of my legs when I was 16 years old, and I couldn't walk. I couldn't go to the bathroom, so they carried me. That was something. I didn't like it. Then somebody had to sit in there and watch me. They carried me. And then my mama did one of those hot water bottle deals. Y'all know what that means. Some of y'all older say they just do like this. I don't have to say it, right? You come to a place where you have to have God. And we need to realize it's Him. We have to realize it's Him that's always been there for you to get you where you are and what you're doing. It's not your ability, it's not your consciousness, it's not your wittiness. It's not because you're in a certain position. It's not because you make certain money. It's none of that. It's God every minute, every second of the day.
Man.
And once you come to that point in your life, you say, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you.
Oh, I need you. I'm grateful. Wonderful Savior. Wonderful God. Right? You got a whole different attitude towards what? God. Because sometimes we're very ungrateful.
That's right.
Unthankful.
Amen.
And I didn't realize how bad that unthankful was until I started dealing with my grown kids.
That's right.
Helping them with their children and everything. They just won't do it.
That's right.
Go ask Papa. Go ask Papa. Where Papa retired? Papa retired. Go ask Papa. Huh? Papa, what you want, baby? Need some shoes. Don't you have a dad and a mom? And then get the shoe, take it down and get the highest one in the store. I'm trying to show them over here this other rack when they're cheaper. I don't like them. I don't like that. And you know, I got to be the star. You know, when they think of me, I want them to think good feelings. When they think of Papa.
Amen.
Huh? Right? You want them to think you the greatest.
That's right.
So I go on sacrifice. And guess what? The little fella is not even thankful.
That's right.
That's what hurt you.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
And I see what God was saying. Unthankful.
Unthankful.
And I said, but God complaining about it being unthankful. I didn't realize the depths of that unthankful stuff until I went through something. But we have to be thankful. You can't thank God enough. Everything. Praise God. Lord, make me over. Let's stand. Let's stand.
Thank you, Lord.
One of the things that we have to be in agreement with God is to let Him work with you. You have